it didn't mess up. Okay. Yeah, we good.
And I was just saying, you know, Jake go out here and get a woman, and who's raising your kids? Who's the first one to nurture your children? In the five philosophies of the serpent. That's why there's a saying, if you want to know the state of a nation, look at their women. All right? I don't care if you're married or not. You Israelite men, you Negro, Latino, Native American men don't have any control over your woman. Because if you ever decide to wake up out of that docile, goofy state and come back to your Yahweh Shai in this word, she gonna leave as fast as you can blink. And turn your children against you.
That's right.
You know, so really the women, you know, once you recognize, you know, the woman, according to the scriptures, is also likened unto false philosophies as well. You know?
That's right.
It says, and your own sin shall be your accusers.
No, go back to Isaiah. Finish that off. Isaiah 50, yeah. Finish that off.
All right, back at Isaiah 58:1. Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgression, in the house of Jacob their sins.
Yeah, and that's the Lord was talking to the prophets. He's telling us to do that. Right?
Real quick. This brother got it. But what I just said, what did Genesis open up with? The woman causing mankind to fall off. So I just say that to say that that's a big thing. We're warning you, like our elders. Notice when we first came into the truth, the main thing was, bro, get over that woman. Not saying you gotta be just celibate and not deal with a woman, but deal with a woman according to knowledge. Because I don't care if you get on a path where you're gonna get on righteousness, here comes some woman. You know what I mean? So yeah, I just had to make that clear because they were like, why are you talking about women? That don't have nothing to do. Nigga, that was like the first sin.
Yeah, that was it.
Following a goddamn woman, bro.
And a lot of Jakes have either came into the truth, fell out because of a woman, or couldn't even come into the truth because of the woman. We've seen, at this point, man, we've seen probably hundreds of dudes that come up, tell he's a little interested, he might, and then here go his woman. Hey baby, come on, you know what I mean? Come on. And he run off in the sunset with her.
And the elder saved my life because when I reviewed my life, I thought it was a manly, austere, righteous thing to live up on the broad. I thought I was doing it big, like, nah, fuck that. My mindset was like, I won't buy a bitch a damn thing. She can't get a chicken wing.
Yeah. You said what tribe?
Probably a small hat.
What do you mean?
Tribes of Israel.
But he don't care. See, that's what I'm talking about. But then again, you know, they so proud. But I forgot what I was gonna say.
Yeah, it was a woman. Let's go. Yeah, let's get back to that.
That was a distraction.
Yeah.
But that's that single mom spirit, though. Hey, your stepdad. Okay.
She did look good, though. Yeah, she did look good. Yeah. What?
This is back at Second Ezra 16.
Oh, but that was just like the brother was saying. That's how a woman will get you.
See, that's the spirit.
The woman in red, like
the Matrix.
Yeah, you know. That's what they are. A woman is a distraction. If you don't apply wisdom, you know.
The spirit.
Go ahead.
This is back at Second Ezra 16 and 65. And when your sins are brought forth, ye shall be ashamed before men, and your own sins shall be your accusers in that day. What will ye do? Or how will ye hide your sins before Yahweh and his angels?
See, your sins is going to be your accusers. And right now, the Lord got the prophets telling you what your sins are. Because a lot of our people, they don't read the Bible. They don't, you know what I mean? Jake don't even know the first book of the Bible, man. You know what I mean? As much as Jake know, Jake only know Jesus Christ, Adam and Eve, the devil, and yeah, that's about it. Yeah, that's about as far as their knowledge goes about what's in the Bible.
They got that misconstrued.
Yeah, they don't even understand that. Jake don't know nothing about Kings. They don't know nothing about Chronicles. They don't know nothing about Esther. They have no idea.
They don't even know what the book of Obadiah is.
They don't even know what that is, man. And they don't even know who that was talking about. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord has put the spirit on the prophets to tell you that, look, you're going off according to the scriptures. Okay? This is what you need to do to repent. And this is what the prophets have always done. Right? This is what Moses did. This is what Samuel did. They come with the book of the law. Hey, check it out, man. Y'all in violation. This is what Jonah did. Right? This is what Isaiah, this is what Jeremiah did. Crack open the book of the law, okay, and tell the people, look, you're in violation. Right here, right here, right here, right here, right here.
It makes sense.
And at this point, you niggas is in violation of everything in this book, man. Okay, we can't even just say one thing. It's everything in this guy. It's everything in this book now.
Because remember there was a day when Jake would be like, man, I know I'm not.
Yeah.
Jake don't even have that no more.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
As long as they don't break Esau's law, that makes them feel righteous. I just steal a candy bar off the store.
That's
You know?
a cheap butt freaking thing right there.
I thought that was Jake.
That's what I heard.
You know, as long as they don't break Esau's law, everything is good. But the Heavenly Father's law is way more important than Esau's law. Esau just come up with bullshit. You know, Esau come up with everything that's contrary to the scriptures. You broke a law, give him 20 years. He didn't even do shit.
Make sure you stop at that stop sign.
Yeah.
I be way out there at Barstow, damn near Arizona sometime. It be pitch black. In the middle of nowhere, 2 a.m. in the morning, a nigga gonna stop at that stop sign.
Yep.
Ain't a cop nowhere in sight. That shit pissed me off.
Scared as hell.
Yup. We should stop. It's pitch black
You
outside.
think the police is waiting in the woods, but you know this society is bugged out to where the police really are waiting in the woods. They will catch a nigga at 2 in the morning at that stop sign and give him that ticket. All out oppression, and you Jakes can't see it, man. Go ahead, go back to Ezekiel.
Continuing on, and are come even unto thy years. Therefore I have made thee a reproach unto the
Call
heathen.
it out, so that people know.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 22, and verse 4. Start from the top.
Yeah.
Thou art guilty in thy blood that thou hast shed, and hast defiled thyself in thine idols which thou hast made, and thou hast caused thy days to draw near, and thou art come even unto thy years. Therefore I have made thee a reproach unto the heathen, and a mocking to all countries.
Someone get that a byword and I made you a byword and yeah, proverb. Yeah, you're a mockery. You Israelites, you're a mockery, man. You know what I mean? You don't hold no weight. That's why, Jake, you don't be at the summit meetings. That's an invite only. Why they not inviting you? If you Jakes was as great as you niggas think you is, shouldn't all the other countries be like, we gotta get the Israelites over here. We gotta get their wise counsel to figure out how to govern the world. They don't even care to invite you niggas. Not only is the fact that they see you as a slave, but they know you niggas is dumb as hell. And they know that if you were to get up in that summit meeting, all the niggas gonna say is, hey man, Kool-Aid jammers need to be $2, man.
Yeah.
Man, make tobacco, man. The black and mild need to be 60 cents, nigga.
Hey, and then from the 60s all the way up to about the early 2000s, I remember the heathen used to try to be like Jake. Now the heathens said you'd be a reproach to the heathen. Yeah. Now the heathen is overlooking Jake and now watching K-pop.
Yeah.
You know, it was R&B groups, 4 to 5 niggas at the most. Now you got 10 Asian niggas on the stage looking like homosexuals.
Yeah.
That's who people got on their walls now.
Yeah.
I never thought that would get motion.
Yeah, me neither.
Now people have surpassed Jake and just going on to the weirdest shit. Cause now you Jakes, you're weird now.
Yeah, you're
You don't even
a
have
weirdo.
Yeah, you're weirdo now.
Look at the NBA. The NBA ain't fun to watch no more. NFL, it's all soft. You know what I mean?
You got fingernail polish on, dunking the ball.
What the fuck is going on? Yeah, you think the other nations, you think I don't see that shit? You know what I'm saying? They like, no, I don't watch this shit. They used to watch Michael Jordan because it was manly. They used to watch football because, I used to like football back in the day because you knew that you'll turn that shit on and somebody getting their helmet knocked off. Somebody gonna get ran over to the point to where he gonna. Back in the day, football.
Basketball was like football.
Yeah, it was. They would have to, every game, at least 3 niggas would be carried out on a stretcher.
Niggas had to wear face masks.
Yep.
Get your whole shit shattered.
You know what I mean? So, but now, because Jake has lost his salt, right? Now, nobody really regards you niggas, okay, as anything great anymore. People are now moving on to, to technological advancements, right? Jake used to be the standard of natural ability. Now people are like, well, these niggas is turning weirdo. We might as well just go ahead and put a chip in people and turn people into robots. Jake is gone.
No, they couldn't have invented nothing. Look at them now.
Yeah.
See, now they going like that. That's scientific racism.
Yeah.
Because you niggas are looking like some primitive apes.
Yeah.
The way you act.
The black woman is, she should keep a bonnet on. God damn.
Shit, wash your head.
What the fuck is wrong with you? You just walk around the city with a bonnet on? You fucking crazy? You know, I seen one video. They said this black woman said, he said, when the last time you washed your hair? She said about 2 weeks ago, but I'm about to wash it tomorrow. Oh, and she had a wig on.
I can't even go 2 weeks.
Oh my god damn! But that's the average nigga woman though. The nigga woman will not wash her motherfucking hair for 2 goddamn weeks.
No, they're not.
Okay, but you got the Asian woman that'll wash her hair every day. That's why they making a mockery of you niggas, because they, in all, they live a better lifestyle than you niggas. They heathen, but they live a better lifestyle than you. They live longer. The heathen live longer than Jake. Ain't that some shit?
Even when the heathen woman try to slut out and act like the black woman, she still ain't as wicked as you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't want them type of heathens, but it's like, fuck, why y'all gotta corrupt the other women we could have? But they still not, you gotta teach them. You know what I'm saying? You got some cute little Chinese girl dressing like a whore, but the black woman gotta teach her how to be proficient as a damn whore.
That shit is ridiculous, man. That shit is embarrassing, man.
You got nothing to run to.
Yeah.
You got nothing unless we leave the country.
You're a mockery in the earth. And Jake can't even see it. Jake still think he the coolest nigga in the room.
Delusional. Yeah, people don't look at you like that no more. And I'll say this the last time I say, this is why I really do despise, you know, I like R&B so much, because during the 90s and the early 2000s, bro, I didn't have to do nothing to get bitches, because all of the R&B niggas look like me. Now they look like the Chinese niggas and the K-pop and then Justin Bieber. You know, like, they don't look at you, Jakes, like that no more.
Yeah, they don't.
You know? They really don't. That's the only reason why I be bringing that up, because it was easy. Bitch, like, oh, he look like the lead singer from, oh yeah, I'll get with him.
If you was, back in the day, if you was just a black man, you was in there. You was in there with, you got any bitch you want. If you was just, oh, damn, he a black man. You know what I'm saying? That's not, now that, I mean, now you got the Asian woman is running away from the nigga, from the black man now.
That's because Jake, the way they look.
Yeah.
Niggas would be, man, you niggas embarrass us, bro. I was just coming on the way. Some nigga had, like, what are you niggas wearing? Nigga having a weird outfit and some dreads coming down like this off the side. Like, what are you niggas doing, bro? And that's the common nigga just looking crazy, bro.
Sagging his pants.
What happened to just the waves? You know, maybe the curls with a taper. Okay, I'll give you that. But now niggas got these man buns.
Yeah.
Niggas is shaving bowl cuts is cool now. It's like, you niggas make us look weird. You got a septic ring, a grown man.
Yeah. Septic ring.
You got a septic ring with a lip ring. That's why the women is running away.
Yeah.
Niggas on social media, he'll go to Japan. I've seen this. Black nigga walking up to Asian woman, so that's like black women. I mean, black men. And then you take a look at his profile. This nigga look like something off Nickelodeon, man.
Not you.
You know what I'm saying?
The women, they'll be like, yeah, we like black men, but not your weird ass. Like, give us, even the heathen women have enough sense to say, if I'm gonna deal with the black man, I want the best one.
It ain't like
You know, it ain't you, nigga. You Jakes, you're finished, man. Without the Lord, you're done. Okay? And this is what happens when you despise the counsel of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, you turn into an all-out weirdo. You can't thrive as a weirdo. The heathen, they can thrive as weirdos. We're not supposed to thrive as weirdos.
the Lord told us to grow our beard back.
Yeah.
Stop cutting them weird ass lineups. You know, back in the day it was tight to throw a few little cuts right here in your eyebrow, but the faggots took it.
Yeah.
You know, I have a cold little taper and shit. Have like maybe one cut right here, maybe two right there. That was swag.
I remember that.
I they had the eyebrows. And,
You know,
Certain shit was okay, Jake. All right, you just bring it out. But now the faggots,
Yeah,
you know. But the Lord, he gave us. That's why everybody got beards. Okay, it really came from the Hebrew Israelites.
right. Yeah.
This is Deuteronomy 28 and 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword.
Get that in the NLT. Let's get that in the NLT. Astonishment or byword. Just a, you know, just pretty much something to make fun of. You're a mascot. That's, you know, like when you go to a football game, the mascot comes out as a joke.
Right.
You don't take the mascot serious. He's in a big ass goofy costume. Hey, it's funny for the kids. That's what Jake is now. He's nothing to be taken serious. Like I said, that's why you niggas is not invited to the Senate meetings. Because the summit meetings, or just the Senate meetings too, Nobody gives a damn about what you niggas gotta say because they know you don't got nothing to say. Right? You don't got, you niggas can't, you don't have anything to say. You don't know anything about politics. The average Jake has no idea about politics, man. Not even the basics. Not even, Jake don't even know what a government shutdown is and how that affects his community. He has no idea. So what the fuck, why would you be regarded as anything special when you don't even know what's going on in the world around you? You're totally in a goddamn Cartoon Network, Disney, Nickelodeon sitcom, man. You know them sitcoms where it's like Family Matters, a nigga say something and then the crowd laughs?
Yeah.
That's what Jake is in. That's the life Jake lived. I got it. Jake, that's why Jake always got some bullshit ass, goofy ass catchphrase. Nigga, I'm out here flexing. But in his mind, he'll hear the crowd laughing. Woo, 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 woo.
That's why they do them TikTok dances, because you gotta be in a complete delusion to just go in the middle of the fucking coffee shop and do some weird shit. That shit is so cringy.
Yeah.
But that shows you the mind state. Like, what's going on in your head, bro? That's never cool, bro.
And the heathen ain't clapping for that.
Nah, they
remember the heathen used to clap for Jake. Jake could be out there break dancing or sword fighting. The heathen would gather around. Hey.
Hey, I know you didn't see that video where that nigga was on the train doing all them flips on the bar. You know how they be doing all them flips?
Yeah.
So Edomite, the nigga was right above him. He said, "This is not a goddamn jungle gym." I was laughing at this motherfucker. Jake stopped in his tracks and like, I ain't never heard of that, because Jake is sweating on people, man.
Yeah.
You flipping around the metro train sweating on niggas, man. They trying to go home, man. That Edomite cussed his ass out and he had to stop everything he was doing. That shit was so
Stupid
funny.
ass nigga. You niggas, you know what I mean? Like you're not as cool as you think. Ain't nobody clapping you niggas on for them TikTok dances. Really, people give Jake a look like, man, this nigga again.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to, just drink my coffee and here go the black woman. She cannot stop twerking. The black woman take her wig off and twerk. She's a maniac, man. What?
This is Deuteronomy 28 and 37 in the NLT. You will become an object of horror, ridicule, and mockery among all the nations to which the Lord Yahweh sends you.
Look at that, a mockery, a ridicule, a loser. Okay, without Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, you're a loser, man. Okay, you're getting ready to lose big time. Now you're getting ready to be stripped of just the little shit you had that made you think you was cool. So the Lord is gonna strip you all the way down. Somebody get that where it talks about the Lord is gonna strip the jewels off niggas. Strip you of them jewels and all that shit. Right? Because that represents Jake's resources and Jake's appearance and his fucking his bravado and shit. Right? Everything that Jake think make him cool, man. The Lord is stripping you niggas down. Okay? Just the little bit you do have. The Lord gonna take it away from you, man. All right? NBA, because Jake still got pride in the NBA. Look, black man is in the NBA. We the best. We the best. Well, the Lord gonna shut the NBA down, man. Then what? You know what I mean? The Lord gonna shut NFL down. Okay, he gonna shut that bullshit ass Bad Girls Club down. All right, he gonna shut all of that shit down, and the Lord gonna really make you niggas look like the losers that you are without him, man.
These people really are losers. Right now is the time to just let your hair, like, be cool. Everybody's still walking around in pride like they going somewhere. And I had something in my mind. I can't remember how it says it. I got my perfect scripture.
Think so?
But I can't remember how it says it.
This is Ezekiel 23, 25. And I will set my jealousy against thee, and they shall deal fiercely with thee. They shall take away thy nose and thy ears, and thy remnant shall fall by the sword. They shall take thy sons and thy daughters, and thy residue shall be devoured by fire. They shall also strip thee out of thy clothes, and take away thy fair jewels.
Yeah. The Lord is using your enemies to strip you down, man.
Using that scientific racism.
Yeah.
And in all actuality, while the white man was in the Caucasus Mountains, that's gonna be my next lesson. We were inventing what, Oxford University, Cambridge University, the first colleges and universities. So we wasn't in no fucking, but you niggas don't know that. Neither do you care. So you adopting the attributes, the bywords, what scientific racism, you're adopting that monkey behavior. And really it's because of the black woman. Because as soon as you come out the womb, The so-called black woman is there to show you that your hair is nappy. You need to put a kid in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Okay? She's chopping her own hair off. She don't like the way she look.
Yeah.
Boy, you black. You just like your dad.
Yeah.
All right, so you really do embrace. Yeah, I'm just a monkey.
She's the first person that damages your self-esteem. She's the self-esteem killer. She is the black man's self-esteem killer, the first one. She's the first bully. You know what I mean? The black woman. She's the first bully for the kids. All right? And that's what the devil has set her up to be, man. Let's go back to that Ezekiel.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 22 and verse 5.
Try to get to it.
Those that be near and those that be far from thee shall mock thee, which are infamous and much vexed. Behold, the princes of Israel, everyone were in thee to their power to shed blood. In thee have they set light, thy father and mother. In the midst of thee have they dealt by oppression with the stranger. In thee have they vexed the fatherless and the widow.
Yeah, so just no moral integrity, no standard, just rotten human beings. Okay? 2/3 of our people have become like rotten niggas, man. Somebody that you don't want to be around. You know what I mean? You know that type of nigga that you just don't want to be around because the nigga's just a negative vibe, right? That's why when you go out, let's say you want to go out to the party or something like a nightclub situation or whatever, if you want to have some peace, you don't go around where all the niggas is at. You go where like the mixed multitude is, right? A little bit of this nation, a little bit of that nation. That's how you'll really have some decent fun. But if you go around a bunch of black people and you try to have fun with a bunch of niggas, okay, a bunch of black people, it's just a bunch of fucking chaos, man. All right? It's just a bunch of chaos with you niggas. Nobody likes to be around niggas, man. All right? Nigga looking at you, staring at you. What's up with this nigga, man? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be around no nigga like that. All right? That's why it says what it just said in Ezekiel. You are a mockery on the earth. You're somebody that everybody despises. You're a nation not desired. Get that real quick. A nation not desired, man. You are meaning that nobody really favors you niggas, man. Okay? Because of your behavior. All right? Because of your behavior, man. All right? You out here tripping out in public. They cut your little EBT off, and now niggas is willing to run up in the goddamn fucking in the bonds and bum rush the bonds for what? For what, nigga? Why don't you just go get a job, man? You know money still works, you stupid motherfuckers. You know that, right? You know money still works. Nigga act like food stamps was the only source of income. That's how simple you niggas is, man. All right, go ahead.
This is Zephaniah 2, starting at verse 1. Gather yourselves together, ye gather together, O nation not desired. Before the decree bring forth, before the day pass as the chaff, before the fierce anger of the Lord come upon you.
Yeah, oh, nation not desired. You're a nation that right now nobody really favors. Now in the kingdom, we're going to get our glory back. You know, the heathen is going to worship us, and they're going to give us our due respect. Okay, but that's going to start off with the elect men. It's going to start off with the men that set the standard, okay, and was loyal to Yahweh while Yahweh Shai, okay, to the end. All right? That's how we gonna get our respect back. It's what we doing, man. It's not no goddamn black-owned business, okay? It's not the Puerto Rican Day Parade, all right? It's not Dia de los Muertos, all right? It's what the prophets are doing today. That's how we get our respect back, man. All right? Because right now, you niggas is looking terrible, man. Look at this stupid ass nigga. Dumb nigga in fucking Toontown. Stupid ass nigga, man. You know? We got a lot of our people that their mind is that. Every day. Living a goddamn dream. The American dream, man. Go ahead. Let's go ahead. Hey, go back to Ezekiel, man. I really want to finish this.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 22, and verse 8. Thou hast despised my holy things and hast profaned my Sabbaths.
Yeah, you despise. Yeah, the holy things. Okay, things that are supposed to be sacred. All right, like the union between man and woman. That's supposed to be a sacred thing. How the hell did you niggas? Okay, you got a woman out here with a body count. All right, well, you don't ask her what her body count is because you already know it's high as hell. What woman out here don't have a high body count, man?
Y'all do.
Or you women got high body counts and shit, man. So sex ain't sacred to you niggas. All right, you out here aborting children. What the fuck is wrong with you niggas, man? You want to abort a child, man? You're a maniac. You're a lunatic, man. Nothing is sacred to you 2/3, man. Not even the word of the Lord. Jake don't even have a respect. Jake don't even have the respect, okay? You know what I mean? To give the Lord his proper due. What can I say? What's another word for respect?
Reverence.
Reverence. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, the Lord. Jake don't even give the Lord his proper reverence when he hears the scriptures come out. The black woman, she just think that God is just her big homie. You know what I'm saying? God comes when I tell him. You know what I'm saying? That's you profane the holy things, man. The things that were supposed to be holy and separate. All right. All that folly and shit, you were supposed to keep that shit separate from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. You niggas is in the church. Now the church is not the truth, but that's supposed to be the truth to you niggas. And that's how you treat it? Nigga in there doing a goddamn fucking, what do them niggas be doing? They got KFC up in there. You got a bucket of KFC passing that out. Yeah. Go ahead, girl, do that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas up in there, you know, a drill team. Bitches in bikinis.
I saw Spider-Man. They had Spider-Man in there dancing and shit, doing break dances and shit.
The word of God. Oh yeah. That's weird. That shit is ridiculous, man.
Pastors always sweating and shit. I think they might be sweating because they know they ain't speaking the truth.
This is why the Lord had to tear down the city of Jerusalem and get rid of all of them temples, because look, you know, if we still had access to them temples, what the fuck would Jake be doing up in there, man? Jake could turn that shit into a nightclub, man. Jake could turn the temple into a strip club, man. Jake could put a stripper pole in the temple, man. Right? Niggas be outside shooting dice, with, you know what I mean, smoking weed. Hey, my nigga. And this is supposed to be the temple of the Lord.
Zion will be known where all the wickedness come from. Man, you gotta go up to the mountain. You gotta go up to Jerusalem, nigga. You gotta learn how to cook that crap.
Yeah, nigga.
Nigga, they show you right there in the temple. Nigga, Solomon,
Yeah, right up in there, nigga. That's why the Lord had to remove you niggas, man. He had to remove you. He had to send you to countries far off. He had to break down your temples. Okay?
You become more powerful and wicked. Like, look at Adam. He got cut off from the knowledge of tree, good and evil, because imagine Jake in the mindset they're at now, still being in that state of a god.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, it'd be 10 times worse than what Esau did.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The way Jake oppressed, you can't even go out the block over. Jake got spiritual power, but he won't even let nigga, where you from, nigga?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that where you from shit will go off the handle, man. Where the fuck you from, nigga?
Tired of that shit.
You know what, nigga? Just blow the nigga up with his hand. Blow, you know what I mean? Just eviscerate him. Fuck you, nigga.
Yeah, it's weird.
Fuck you, nigga. Blow a nigga up for a dumbass for $20.
Jays.
Yeah, Jacob be on that shit, man. That's why the Lord had to remove you niggas from everything holy, man. Okay, and the Lord tried to give it back to you through the prophets, but you rejected, man. This is a holy thing that you're disrespecting. This right here.
And the word holy means separate. Just last thing I'm gonna say, just look at Jake when they came out of slavery, when Jake was building them communities, bro. Like, it was the Jake man, the child, the woman. Jake was powerful than a motherfucker, to the point Esau had to blow up their communities. I didn't know it, but Santa Monica, over there by the beach, right there off the water, even Manhattan Beach, those used to be black communities.
Yeah,
garden
they
communities.
did, yeah.
All throughout America, even, you know, I don't mean to exclude the Northern Kingdom, because, hey, the Latino Mexican brothers, you know, they had it going on over here. You know, Esau really did diminish that history, bro. They had fucking going on. But look how beautiful that sanctity was. the so-called black family with the children, hey, there was a lot of power in us, bro. And we didn't, you know, Jake didn't know that. But that's why the so-called white man was like, no, we got to show anything they come. We would have had the white conduct already.
Yeah.
You know, but now you Jakes, man, you ain't even got a foot to stand on, bro.
Yeah.
And guess what? It's gonna be a shameful thing the way you go out. But to us, because I be thinking this is embarrassing. Here it is, I gotta go out and the whole world knows that ICE is coming against us like I'm some fucking slave. But you know what? There's no shame over here because we rooting for the Lord to get you niggas.
Yeah.
The Lord said He has established them for correction. That's in the book of Habakkuk. These militaries, these militias, the Lord established them for the correction of the things, man.
Right.
That's Esau, he was small.
Shit like that. Niggas like that guy. You know what I mean? That's why. Nigga like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Beta, clown, goof. That's all Jake is now. Kiss a woman's ass. And look how goddamn docile and weak that nigga was. That was a shame. To even look at a Jake like that is a fucking shame, man.
It's too late to put masculinity in a dude like that. The only thing you can do is the Lord. The Word can do it, but Jake either got to serve a hardcore prison sentence or be brought to death in order to get right at this point.
Yeah, that's what it is. Hey, could you continue to run through that Ezekiel? I got to fast.
Can I get a break before we go back?
No, you go. I mean, run just stay on the Ezekiel.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this. This is Job 36, starting at verse 10. He opened also their ears to discipline, and commanded that they return from iniquity. If they obey and serve Him, they shall spend their days in prosperity, and their years in pleasures.
Yeah, you know, discipline. This is discipline, bro. You got to subject yourself to the will of the Lord. You know, we as that church hymn, humble thyself in the sight of the Lord. That whole, you know, you got to humble yourself to the discipline of Yahweh Shemel Shai. The scriptures speak about wisdom. One of the attributes of wisdom is she's going to try you. Can you get that in the pocket? Crooked places. Just put try you in crooked places. I forget what I said, but this is very disciplined, bro. You're not going to have these one night stands. Okay, the Lord might throw a bone to you every once in a while, you know, but you're going to have a lot of alone time. You might lose things. The Lord might strip some. The Lord going to take things away from you to see how you deal. Are you going to remain faithful? Are you going to now hearken? Now you can hear the Lord. You're not so consumed with how much money, you know, what kind of career, you know, because that's stuff of the world. Now you can have a career and stuff like that, but when you come to serve the Lord, prepare your heart for temptation. So, you know, you move differently. You let the Lord set your life up now. You know, your diet, it's all discipline, bro. You know that woman got a man, she might not tell you, but look at her gait, look at the way she is, look at the way she talks. Okay, she probably do got a man at home. You know what? I could pass. I could tell she lying. That's discipline. Not just, you know what I'm saying, going into your lust. The scriptures speak about lasciviousness, which is unbridled lust. You gotta have you never can just take a seat, bro. You know?
Let me get this last part. This is Job 36 and 12. But if they obey not, they shall perish by the sword, and they shall die without knowledge.
Yeah, because this world is geared to fulfill your lust. So it's nets and snares. There's snares and pits everywhere, man. Okay, and that ultimate pit is getting ready to be that's in Isaiah 24th chapter. The snare, the fear, the snare, and the pit. Okay, this world is set up to really bring you into this MOTB system. You people have been primed for this new cashless society, okay, that the super elite want, because they understand you don't have no discipline. And they've been working on you people's minds for decades to get you to this point to where now your whole life is tied up into these chips. Your phone, Google, okay, your email, all right?
IP addresses.
IP address, MapQuest, not MapQuest, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know, so next is to take that chip. And we're speaking about discipline. All right, the Lord already put us on a path of discipline. What? Sirach, the 2nd chapter. You know what I'm saying? With our change to a lower state. Be not hasty in the time of trouble, to get out of trouble. Shit, we always find ourselves in adversity, but we're not hasty to get out because we understand that's the Lord building our faith. Okay, building our endurance bone. You know, that's what you call discipline. Some things you gotta ride out. You just gotta suffer it. Okay, you can't have everything just because it glitters. You know, just because a bitch got a big booty. You know what I'm saying? Leave her ass alone, bro. She ain't no good. Find a woman that's more, you know, scripture say don't deal with a light woman. You gotta find the best of the worst. You're not just about to go slam down a whole box of pizza and drink a Pepsi. You know, I'm gonna eat the best of the worst. So again, everything, when you come into the truth, you gotta have discipline. You gotta study, you gotta read. But guess what? You might not have time, but guess what? You gotta make time. Because guess what? The MOTB is coming. The hour of temptation is coming. So discipline is a very good attribute to be in this truth, and that's something you people don't have discipline. You women or you men are. And if you do display discipline, it's for some vain carnal reason, to get a better job or to stun on the next person. You know,
time management is serious, man, because when the Lord comes back, that's going to be the main thing that Jake said. I didn't have enough time. The Lord didn't give me time. How come I didn't know? They're going to be complaining. When the Lord comes back, he has all the information he needs. We got time now. It's a little bit of more time left, but that's still time. But Jake, it's not enough for Jake. You know, he going to wait till the last week. The last week to crack open the scriptures and try to get right. By that time, it's too late. It's damn near too late now.
Hey, brother, did you find it?
Yeah, it's in Isaiah.
Oh, no, it's in wisdom, cry, torment you with her discipline. Yeah. Put in Google, torment you with her discipline. Wisdom, torment you with her discipline. Look up from behind you.
Yeah.
Look at that. See Sirach. Yeah, just check this out, because you Jakes think God, this whole God thing is about, you know, like the brother said, God is your big homie. He's your genie in a lamp. All right, God, I'm ready now. I'm going through something. I need a bag now. I know you want me to be blessed. No, that's your own fucking vain opinion. You know?
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 4 and verse 17.
That's right.
For at the first she will walk with him by crooked ways.
What is that she? Wisdom. Because men, the glory of a man is a woman, and a woman is likened unto wisdom, because men are supposed to leave their mother and father and be joined in marriage through what? Wisdom. So you're supposed to be married to the wisdom of the Most High first, before any physical woman. And that's how you can better deal with these physical women, through the wisdom of the Lord.
And bring fear and dread upon him and torment him with her discipline.
Yeah, so the wisdom of the Lord is going to torment you, because it's like deep waters. You ain't never been there. You know what I'm saying? And shit. It's gonna open you up to certain experiences. You're gonna wonder why it seems like more people hating on you in the job. You can't keep a job because motherfuckers want to get you out of there. Now motherfuckers all have these evil eyes towards you. You know, you gotta learn how to deal and how to walk through these people, how to blend in, how to still keep your frame, you know? I mean, this goes into everything. It's gonna torment you with a discipline and try you through crooked places to see whether or not it's gonna be on the field. Are you gonna use the wisdom that's in the Bible? Now are you gonna use what you know out of the scriptures in real time? Because a lot of you don't do that. That's the problem with Jake. Oh man, God, man, he's my savior, man. Oh man, God, man, I love God. But when you open up the Bible, and you know what the Bible say, oh no, see, I don't see, you too extreme for that, man. I don't.
That's the Old Testament.
Yeah.
Jake started to get into that shit. It's really appalling how Jake will really go around that accountability.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, God damn, bro, like you won't even take accountability that you was wrong, you're breaking this law. Nah, man, that's the Old Testament. What the fuck that got to do with anything? Okay, what the hell did that have to do with anything? It's still the word of God, man. What are you talking about, man?
Until she may trust his soul and try him by her laws.
Until she may trust you. So the wisdom, you talk about you got the Holy Spirit, but the Holy Spirit got to be able to trust you. That's why we catch so much hell. Because let's say you've been on the street, you've been in the faith for 7 years. Well, guess what? You can be settled on your leaves. The Lord always gonna bring something to see if you still got it. You still sharp around that. You know what I'm saying? And then it gets worse. Now since you've been faithful in a little, the Lord can trust you in a little, but now demons get
they get stronger.
they get stronger, you know.
Yeah, now you got to deal with the higher level demons.
Yeah.
Now you starting to see. Now you can see demons on people.
Yep.
And the demon will jump out at you. You're like, oh shit, I got to be on point.
And that's why, you know, I never understood why when I got into relationships, and I want to stop doing this. I'm constantly testing my woman. But how much more the Heavenly Father? It don't stop. I don't care if you've been with a broad for 10 years. If you're a wise man, you're going to put her to the test.
Yeah.
You ain't just finna get something for nothing, bitch.
Yeah.
I'm going to always test you. Oh, we've been together 10 years now, so I'm going to test you more. You might, the honeymoon phase is over.
Yeah.
And you, oh, so now what? You tired of me now? You used to looking at me now. So what, when we out in public, are you, what, your eyes one time?
Yep.
Do I got to be watching you? You know what I'm saying? So that's what the Most High does with us until we receive those bodies. We got to work for this. We got to show ourselves a certain level of faithfulness and loyalty until we get that change. Because why would the Lord give a nigga a change?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, our mentalities are being framed to be molded to these new bodies, but a nigga, man, that's just, the Lord ain't finna give you niggas that, man. Oh, I'm gonna just give you this new body. You just been wicked, you been poor.
One of them niggas that's in front of the goddamn 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
With a goddamn Swisher Sweet,
Yeah.
shooting dice all day. You think the Lord finna help that nigga?
That nigga don't even want a new body.
Yeah.
The Lord don't want to give a nigga a gift that don't want it.
What?
The Lord can't wait to give it because we waiting on it. It's like your son. Man, my son been good this year, man. I wish I could afford to give him that $600 PS. Guess what? If you got it, man, you can't wait. I want to see his face. No, wait till I get on. I want to see his face.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. You niggas, you Christians, man. You've been a terrible representation of the scriptures, man.
You haven't broken it down correctly and told our people what it really takes to serve the Lord. All right, because it's a protocol, man. I mean, when you go into the scriptures, man, look at the whole protocol of sacrificing. You know what I'm saying? Like when you read that, it was very intricate. The Lord, 6 cubits of this, 5 cubits of this, 5 barleys of this, must have this, gotta have this garment on, gotta have this, gotta be this type of metal. If it's not this type of metal, you can substitute with this metal only. It was very particular, man, meaning that there's a protocol on how you have to serve the Lord. You don't just do it your own way. A nigga tried that. He tried to touch the Ark of the Covenant.
Who's this?
Yeah, he tried that shit. That was somebody trying to do it their own way. And the Lord struck him down. Yeah, struck him down, put him to death. Because it's like, man, what the hell are you doing, man? I have a particular protocol for the way I want things done. Okay? Jake don't understand that when he go to work for a corporation, he go work for the white man. But you can't understand that when it comes down to the Heavenly Father. How is it with the white man? I gotta, hey man, Jake jumping out the bed. God damn, it's 6:30. Nigga, you know what I mean? Putting on all his clothes. Work.
I'm gonna get fired.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas rushing in. You know, niggas running in through that front door. Oh, I checked in. Oh, God, came at the right time.
Jake not spiritual.
You know, but when it comes down to the Lord, it's whatever. It's I can do it when I can. You know?
So that's the problem that the Lord had with Jake going back to the fucking wilderness. Even when the Lord was closer unto Israel, Jake was never spiritual minded. That's why Jake will, like you said, get up for the white man, because that's all carnal shit. I mean, I have to get my check, nigga, I gotta get my weed,
Yeah.
See, Jake don't go by, Jake goes by the physical eye. That was the problem the Lord always had with you niggas. Okay, the faithful shall walk by, what? We don't walk by sight, but by faith. You know, the Lord is a spirit, man. And even when the Most High did try to show you, okay, his spiritual side manifested for your eyes to see, you didn't want that.
Right.
Jake is just too carnal, man.
Too damn carnal. Go back to that Ezekiel, right?
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 22, and verse 9. In thee are men that carry tails to shed blood, and in thee they eat upon the mountains, and in the midst of thee they commit lewdness.
Lewdness, all out perversion, right? Our people are perverse as hell, man. Hypersexualized. You know what I mean? Super hypersexualized, man. Nigga just want to hump something. You know what I mean?
Can't even get a woman if you ain't
hypersexualized or some type of like, you know what I mean? You're supposed to worship her and her body, and you got to be willing to lick her toe. You know, you got to be willing to lick her. You know,
something graphic to her first meet her.
Now these women, now they don't even want to fuck with. They don't even want to just have regular casual sex. Every woman is trying to talk you into some other shit. But I'm just trying to eat your ass, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That they'll say that shit. You know what I mean? She'll say some shit like that, or you know what I'm saying, or you know, it's bugged out, man. As bugged out as that sounds.
I hear that, I'm out.
You know what I mean? That's how perverse the Israelite woman is, to the point to where she's trying to bend a man over and eat his ass out, man. You, what the fuck is going on with you niggas, man? For real.
If I found out a woman ate ass,
Yeah.
I'm out, man.
Yeah, I'm out. I don't, because you're an all-out American demon. Okay? You're not right, all right? You know what I'm saying? And that's what that hypersexual demon, and Esau was very clever on putting subtle messages of hypersexual activity inside of everything that Jake downloaded in their subconscious, like Disney. Remember them old school Disney movies? You go back to a lot of them old school Disney movies, man. A lot of that shit, you know, those putting dicks inside of the goddamn the show. And, you know what I mean? The fucking the talking goddamn lion would draw a goddamn penis or something. You know, it was like a nigga had nuts on him, you know what I mean? And he was humping another man, you know, when you slow it down. So all of that has been locked into our people's subconscious, okay? And now they've grown up, and now they're just all out lewd, and they have no discretion, right? The average woman dresses like a stripper. You know, the average man, he don't even care. He'll run up in anything, literally anything now. You know what I'm saying? He'll run up in another nigga if he get horny enough, man. You know, whatever, man. Big Shirley, I can't believe niggas is still hitting big. That's a perverse fucking, you perverse ass niggas that'll still be out here hitting this Big Shirley, man. Okay? One of them bitches that was complaining about the motherfucking, the goddamn food stamps. Big Shirley, big goddamn greasy Mark Henry bitch. This motherfucker had 9 kids, and she was pregnant with triplets. And I was like, who the hell is hitting this motherfucker, man?
I know.
That's a perverse ass spirit, man. Who's hitting that motherfucker, man?
Even back in the day, I didn't touch the bitches. That was like a backup.
What the hell?
I still didn't touch
Ultra, that's like everything else feels 3 in the morning. You know what I mean? It was like a
That's
super.
like, no, that's like,
5 in the, you know what I'm saying? Shit. You homeless?
that's what I was about. That's the end of your life.
End of your life.
You at the end of the road. That's where it's like you just get. That's why a lot of them niggas who deal with be having no teeth. Nigga just, you know what I mean? Nigga just stains on his shirt. You can just tell he didn't gave up. He gave up a decade ago. Fucking on Big Shirley. You know what I'm saying? That's lewd as hell, man. But that's what that hypersexual, demonic, okay? And then the rappers don't help. NBA don't help. The cheerleaders come out with little ass skirts. And, you know what I mean? You got cheerleaders. It's all Israelite women. Every single time the cheerleaders is an Israelite woman, pom-poms, twerking her ass, right? Everything is hypersexualized and it's turned you niggas out, man. And now the boundaries of sex has now been disrupted with freaky ass shit now, man. Alazar, the baby mama, I mean, that's why he's been impacted by that. Nigga bend over and let somebody put a goddamn dildo in his ass. Okay, that's a new age generation homosexual Israelite. That's the average Israelite. That's the new age Generation X average Israelite to be open and willing to have a dildo in his ass, man. You niggas is crazy, man. All right.
Verse 10. In thee have they discovered their father's nakedness.
Oh yeah. Meaning that you niggas is. I have a cousin, right? My younger cousin, man. And this nigga was 15, and the whole family caught this nigga having sex with his dad's baby mama.
Hell.
You wicked as hell, man. And he's still alive today. He's proud as hell, smoker, gamer, smoker, bugged out nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I remember everybody they was mad at him for that, but they kind of just got swept under the rug. And then him and his father's baby mama, they were still cool. They were still like best friends. But the nigga was having sex. He was 15, having sex with his dad's baby mama. Okay, that was the same mistake that Reuben made. All right, that was the same mistake Reuben made, man, and that's why he didn't get the blessing, man, because that's wicked. All right, that's discovering your father's nakedness, man, or just seeing your father naked. That's what Ham did. Ham was sitting there looking at his father naked in the goddamn tent. I'm not saying he was thinking some homosexual shit. I hope not.
Yeah.
But the fact that he would even do that weirdo shit, you sit there and watch your dad naked, looking at, oh goddamn, dad. You know what I mean? You're a weirdo, bro. You know what I mean? And Jake is doing that type of shit. But hey, Jake is that wicked. Don't think Jake ain't doing that shit. Jake is out here having sex with his sister. Niggas is having, uncles is having sex with their nieces. You know what I'm saying? Jake is having sex with their mama.
Man.
Fucking wicked ass niggas, man. Okay? You demonic mother, man.
Man, I can't wait till we
Man, god damn, bro.
It's gonna be a civil war in Israel too.
Jake is really that wicked, man.
The Lord gonna let the righteous purge you niggas, man, as well.
Yeah.
Just like throughout all the times. That's why we get so angry. So we just gotta be patient.
That's right. Go ahead.
In thee have they humbled her that was set apart for pollution. And one hath committed abomination with his neighbor's wife,
Adultery.
and another had lewd defiled his daughter-in-law.
Yep, niggas, yeah. Oh, that's happening all the time. How many, you know how many women is out here getting caught having sex with their husband's father? That's the norm. You know what I mean? That's a wicked ass nigga, man. Jake is a wicked motherfucker, man. Jake is a wicked, rotten piece of shit. You think if Jake was doing this back in the day, imagine what Jake is doing now. Jake is having sex with the mama and the daughter.
Yep.
In a relationship with both of them, having a threesome with them. Crazy shit.
And that's common. That's why I don't go to black people functions.
Yep.
It's not like it used to be. You go get your plate, barbecues like every month. Nah, you go there now, bitches just scheming who they're gonna sleep with. You know what I'm saying? The adults, whether you're a little boy, shit, now I think about it. Certain black women used to come to my family's house, was damn near trying to sleep with me. I was the young boy. Just hypersexualized, no, nothing, just wicked.
Yep.
I can't stand you, niggas.
Yep. And the black woman, she teach her daughter to do the same goddamn thing.
You saw that with the little girl?
Yeah, yep.
Like she gonna protect her.
Yeah.
Man, I'm just so tired of talking to you niggas, man.
Keep going.
And another in thee hath humbled his sister
Yep.
and his father's daughter.
Yep, I told you, Jake is out here having sex with his own sister, man. You know what I'm saying? You think it's not possible? No, Jake is doing this wicked ass shit. Now you see why, this is why, you know, when I said at the beginning of camp, this is why the Lord is getting ready to judge Jake for this. For you niggas doing these type of things, man. So you niggas acting like you don't deserve this? How could this happen to me? I'm a good person, this ain't fair. The black community, we always going through something. Yeah, because this is what you niggas is doing behind the scenes, man. You really are a wicked ass scoundrel, man.
Do you think that's not wicked? That'll be the question I pose.
Yeah.
The stuff that we're talking about, is that righteous or wicked? And the only thing that you can say, oh, I don't believe in God.
Yep, that's it.
So then, you know, when it comes to the laws of the land, nigga, keep that same attitude.
But Jake can say, I don't believe in God, you know, if you ask him that, but let you publicly blow his business up, he ready to kill you.
Oh yeah.
For that wicked ass shit he doing. Hey, you know this nigga having sex with his sister? Hey, my nigga.
Yeah.
So yeah, nigga, you know that shit wicked, nigga.
Or tell the cops, nigga, no,
Yeah.
that law, nigga, that ain't, I don't believe that's wicked. But that's where Jake at now.
Yeah.
Even the laws of the land, they don't even listen to Esau no more.
Yep.
Nigga, man, you know how many videos I seen where the cops is cool, let Jake go. Oh, you know, I'll just stop, you know, you tell. I seen a video this week with a black woman, the nigga let her go. She lucky too, because she caught an attitude. He was like, okay, whatever. He wanted to prove his point. He did, I could tell you this shit on purpose. He grilled her about something, then he said, all right, you know what, just have a nice day. And he wanted to make a point, because he turned his back and walked towards the car. This bitch now got out the car. Yeah, nigga, you can hear it. He's like, all right, well now you going to jail. The bitch got off.
Get fat.
He wasn't even gonna give her a ticket.
I'll get fat. That's Jake's favorite line. I get fat. I get fat.
And you really do give a fuck.
Yeah.
As soon as they lock it, oh woman, I'm not you fuck. You niggas are just a bunch of opportunists.
Yeah.
You're not warriors, you're opportunists, man.
Crybaby ass niggas that don't want to grow up, man. Sore losers.
If you could get away with it, you take the opportunity to capitalize on it and get some type of vainglory. See, I shot him, I'm a shooter. But if a real man was standing right in front of you, ready to crack your face open, you know,
It's
yeah, that's all you need. and run to that gun. Nigga.
Like them gangbangers, them niggas is in prison. I be watching, you be seeing them videos on TikTok, you know, in gangbang politics, nigga talking to another nigga. I heard one nigga was like, nigga, so what, nigga, I got more bodies than you, nigga. I got more bodies. He's in prison. I'm like, nigga, you's a goddamn idiot, ain't you? Nigga, you lost. What are you talking about, man? You really happy about that, nigga, and that's what got you in prison? Get out of here. You Jakes are finished, man. It's time for you niggas to go, man. Are you holding back everything? Even the heathen is like, get these niggas the fuck out of here, please. You fucking shit up at the DMV, the black woman is making a scene. You know what I'm saying?
Bad.
God damn.
We can't even get some of these women because of the way you niggas have been acting, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, Earth is ready to get rid of you niggas, man. Go ahead.
Verse 12. In thee have they taken gifts to shed blood. Thou hast taken usury and increase. Thou hast greedily gained of thy neighbors by extortion, and hast forgotten me, saith the Lord Yahweh.
And you know who that reminds me of? These celebrities. They're the ones that take that gift for blood. You know what I mean? Extorted their neighbors.
Check in, nigga.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You know, these celebrities, you know, they know that the shit that they pushing on to their people, they know that shit is wicked as hell. But all they care about is fattening up their pockets. Okay? That's all they care about. Like them wicked ass scribes and Pharisees. Right? They know that they was teaching people a lie. They know that they was telling people to go against the Son of God. But it was all about what, you know, the leverage that they could get. And then you got Israelite camps on that same shit. IUIC, ISUPK. Well, Tazariak was just holding camp with Sod Netter. What the fuck was that about, man? You holding camp with Sod Netter, man? You really going that low?
And they chewed his ass out on this podcast. I don't know if y'all know who Angry Man is.
No, I don't know.
They was, man, that shit was bugged out because them regular podcast red pill niggas, he was on a thing with them. They was treating him like they wanted to jump him. Like if they was in his presence, you should have saw the level of respect, disrespect. Like they was acting like what he was coming with was a joke. Like they wanted to jump him. Like you should have heard the way they was getting at him.
Damn.
Like what are you doing putting yourself in this situation? Because certain Jake look at this as a joke now. And they was coming at him like, nigga, who the fuck are you to tell me anything about anything?
Yeah.
Who do you think you are?
Because they can see he a nigga.
Exactly.
Right now, one of the brothers was on there. They'd be civilized. You know what I'm saying? They'd be civilized and go, okay, I can respect him. He look like a real man. They could tell Tazariak, Al-Azhar, they could tell y'all just some niggas, man. Y'all niggas, and what piss a nigga off is a nigga acting like he's better than other niggas.
And that's what they try to do. They try to act like they're, you know, talk slick to try to show they're austere, but it's the spirit that goes with that. When we speak like that, bro, we not just, you know, Tazariak can say some proud shit like, see, there you go, like a woman again. And then go back to the lesson. Like, nigga, no. You know?
See, that he got the black woman. He on the niggas podcast talking about you got the black woman in y'all.
Didn't bring no scriptures out. And that's what he did. Them niggas, even Tommy Soto, he was on Tommy Soto Mayor. He had like the split screens. Even the next day they did a lesson, brought the niggas back on without Tazariak was talking about it. Like, man, look, I was stepping away from you. You know? And he really disrespecting me like that. Just looking crazy, bro. Wasn't bringing out no scriptures, nothing.
God damn. See?
Making the ministry look
you
crazy.
You getting the ministry blamed because you're not moving in the right spirit. You taking gifts, right? You extorting people. And people can see that slimy ass spirit. You know, Jake is retarded, but Jake ain't that stupid to where, you know, he gonna let another nigga run game on him. Especially if Jake is stupid with the white man. But when it come down to another nigga, Jake kind of be up to date on that if the nigga trying to finesse him. Jake, because Jake know the game. Jake know what you trying to do. Jake know if you trying to finesse him, if you another nigga. And a nigga like Tazariak and them, people could see that y'all niggas is just finessers, man. People could you could tell in how they talk. And, you know, you imagine who they are off camera. They probably, as soon as he walk in the building, nigga all, you know what I mean, trying to walk like he's, you know, nigga trying to walk like Arnold Schwarzenegger, Terminator, like he's just the owner of the building, and I'm the great Israel prophet. People can see the goddamn phony on you, man.
They all trying to keep up with the elders. You know what I'm saying? Gang stalking the elders, really.
Yep.
That's
And-
really what it is.
And you know what? And you niggas is because what they trying to do, they trying to reinvent the wheel of what the apostles did. The apostle Tahar was on the Shirley show back in the what was that, the 90s? Yeah, it was the 90s. Now when Apostle Tahar went on the Shirley show, they did what was right. They cussed the whole fucking crowd out and let everybody know, nigga, this is the truth.
Right.
They didn't hold back nothing. They wasn't trying to be politically correct. They had to cut the show on them. You know what, man? Just get them out of here.
Yeah.
Now, that's how they posted. If you niggas is gonna rebuke, then that's how you supposed to be on the podcast. They supposed to not even want to hear it. Hey, man, just get them out of here.
Because they thought they were gonna make us look crazy on the show. But really, Jake made them look crazy.
Yeah. See, you supposed to blow the lid off, man. But you in there trying to talk slick. You trying to, it could be that, but I'm just saying, this the black community. We get some farms. Man, people can see you. People can see you a goddamn phony, man. Okay? It ain't that hard to tell. All right? And then you got to link up with Sod Netter and Whack 100. Why? What? For what? Well, if them your niggas, just hang out with them niggas. Why the fuck you gotta bring them niggas in the ministry? Just hang out with them niggas and go fucking, you know what I mean? Go take some Alizé or something, man. Sip on some Alizé, man. Goddamn nigga. Go ahead.
Verse 13. This book of Ezekiel, chapter 22, and verse 13. Behold, therefore I have smitten my hand at thy dishonest gain which thou hast made, at thy blood which thou hast been in the midst of thee. Can thine heart endure, or can thy hands be strong in the days that I shall deal with thee?
Yeah, so basically the Lord is saying, are you going to be able to stand up to the judgment that I bring upon you? And you're not. And Jake is not equipped at all, man. Food stamps? You niggas is, come on, man. Food stamps? This is what got Jake in a frenzy. Little shit like that. Food stamps, man. Jake can't even, man, what the fuck going on, man? What the fuck going on, man? You know what I mean? Tripping. Nigga, you got the black woman is in the house right now with her 4 kids, tripping, calling everybody she know, cussing the kids out for nothing. Get the fucking toys out! You know how the black woman get the motherfucking toys out of the TV out. They turning out the food stamps next week. Fuck you niggas. She telling her own kids, fuck you niggas.
Hell.
You know what I'm saying? Over some guy. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to stand up to the judgment that Yahweh Bashim Yahushai bring upon you, okay? You're not tough enough, man. Alright? You're not tough enough. Ain't nobody on the earth tough enough, man. Alright, when the Lord really unleashed that wrath, man. Especially not you goddamn women. Because you got the women really think, and I don't. Man, the women really think, that's why women will say some shit, if I die then, so what? Like they could just deal with it. It's not that big of a deal, who cares?
That's why the world is waiting. Actually, the whole world is going to be watching you so-called black women, you Jakes, when this shit happens. And people can't wait to see your torment, your anguish, you know? And everybody knows you ain't that bad. So you're making your fall that much greater. Because it's like, come on, dog. The way you niggas act is that you can take down the U.S. military when you get ready.
Yeah, that's what, remember that nigga? Nigga, they will find out why it's called the rat, nigga.
Oh, yeah.
That nigga, he act like he just the mightiest soldier in the land or something, man.
That nigga reposted another video talking about how he found God.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, he found out. He talking about, punk ass nigga. You know, somebody, Jake could talk all that shit, but he get his ass whooped in a one-on-one street fight, man. One-on-one by another nigga that can't fight.
Homosexual.
Yep. Yeah, homosexuals would beat the dog shit out of Jake, man. Okay? Beat you niggas down to the floor, man. But you think that you can stand up against the judgment of the Lord, man.
Read Maccabees.
Finish.
See, Jake don't know the history.
Yep.
Slavery wasn't all the time, and you don't understand it's gruesome. Whenever a nation goes into slavery, you know, there's arms coming off, heads are rolling, there's no constitution. Pretty much the enemy can do whatever they want, man. All right, and that's what these devils want to do to you, Jakes. You know, there's not going to be no, you know, policies. You know, like when you go to jail right now, well, I can sue you. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, man. This is why you see these devils working their laws to pretty much do away. And this is why they want martial law. Because technically that suspends the Constitution. They suspended habeas, what is it, corpus? Get out of this.
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Any due process in the courts. And then there's already laws on the books that all they got to do is execute. That won't give you, where they can literally take you to a back room and experiment on you. Because that's what the devil wants to do. That's what he did when he came to the Americas. First thing he did, he started chopping bodies up.
Yeah.
You're talking about you indigenous to this land, well, going to the history. Cutting your hands off, cutting your tongues out, cutting your stomachs open, stumping out the pregnant babies in the stomachs. You know, cooking niggas. All right, during the time of Maccabees, the same thing, hanging the infants, killing the babies in front of the mother. If they're willing to do that, there's nothing that they won't do, bro.
Yeah.
Just stick a fucking a sword, a knife this long straight through your chest and get on to the next nigga you're gonna kill.
Yeah.
That's what you Jakes are not understanding. You thinking that everything is sweet. You not ready for none of that. You niggas don't even want to fight head up.
Yeah.
So Jake think that can't happen. Okay, we're more civilized now.
Yeah.
No, we're not.
Yeah.
Esau is developing that old hatred, bro. Calling you monkeys and man, look, it's just you. We just can't even connect the pieces for Jake.
Yeah.
Because Jake will not hearken, bro.
Too far gone.
You know?
Too far gone. Go ahead. What verse are we on?
13.
13. I'm
No,
sorry.
Salaki 14.
Go ahead.
I, the Lord Yahweh, have spoken it and will do it. And I will scatter thee among the heathen and disperse thee in the countries, and I will consume thy filthiness out of thee. And thou shalt take thine inheritance in thyself in the sight of the heathen, and thou shalt know I am the Lord Yahweh. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, the house of Israel is to become a dross. All they are brass and tin and iron and lead in the midst of the furnace. They are even dross of silver.
Yeah, and those are elements that you use to ignite fire. You know what I mean? The blacksmith back then would throw all of those elements into a fire and that'll like ignite the fire. Well, not ignite the fire, but to basically create a whatever weapon.
It will mold the metals.
Yeah, it will mold the metals in a certain direction. You know what I mean? That's why the Lord said, I'm gonna get rid of that filthiness, but I gotta toss you in that furnace first, right? Because I gotta mold you in my image again, but that's gonna happen through fire. I'm gonna have to burn you niggas up, and that's exactly what the Lord gonna do. The Lord gonna burn you niggas up. Okay, the nuclear missiles drop. That's gonna be the end of all that bullshit you niggas been on. Okay, all that talking. We'll see if you niggas believe in God then, man. All right, you niggas gonna cry out. You gonna cry out. You gonna cry out for the Lord. Okay. But I don't give a fuck how tough a nigga is. You gonna cry out for the Lord when them nuclear missiles drop. All right? Go ahead.
Therefore, thus saith the Lord, because ye are all become dross, behold.
Yeah, dross is basically a impure metal, like the waste of when you refine metal through fire. It's that shit that just drop off to the ground. When you look at a welder might be welding some metal, and then you'll just have that shit drip. The shit that just be dripping to the floor.
Elements that's all corroded.
Yeah.
Within the gold, you gotta melt that shit off.
Yeah, you gotta melt that off. You don't pick that up and put that in high regard. You throw it away. So the Lord is saying you've become dross. You've become something that I'm just gonna have to dispose of. 2/3 of you, all right. 2/3 of you, you're honestly, you're not really nothing to the Lord right now.
Not useful.
You're not useful. You can't do nothing. All right. The Lord is not. He does not want to uplift the black community. That's not what the Lord envisioned when He thinks about the kingdom of heaven. It's not the fucking black community, man. Where niggas is walking around with suits and ties with a black-owned business. That's not the kingdom of heaven. All right. You stupid ass nigga. All right. The kingdom of heaven is sovereign rule over all the nations of the earth, sovereign rule over the entire earth in general, and everything under the direct rule of Yahweh Shah.
That's the will of the Lord.
That's the kingdom of heaven, man.
That's much better than the black community.
Yeah.
For all you heathens out there that been talking shit against Jake too, you heathens ain't shit. All y'all going into slavery.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Under the black community, nigga.
Yep.
Talking that shit.
Yeah. That's right.
Therefore I will gather you into the midst of Jerusalem, as they gather silver and brass and iron and lead and tin.
And right now, what do we see? We see the Lord gathering Jacob, right? The Lord is gathering them for judgment. He's preparing them, all right? The Lord got, it's just like how you prepare a meal. You got to set up everything, and then then you start cooking. You know what I mean? You got to get the salt out. You got to have everything prepared. You know what I'm saying? Before you can throw that meat on the grill, man. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord right now, He's in the process of gathering our people to get blindsided by judgment, right? Martial law, National Guards being mobilized, and it's looking like every state of the United States of America. The resources being cut off.
So that's part of Revelation 3 and 10. Building up to that MOTB, everything that we're talking about is going to be a part of that temptation. That's why we're going to speak about discipline, coming up under the yoke of the Lord.
Right.
All right, but now you have no boot camp. You're going into this war with no training. That'll be like they just going to send you to World War III. You don't even get the 6 weeks of training. You don't even know how to use a gun. You don't know how to clean that bitch. Just get some jams, some sand, come up in that motherfucker. You don't know how to aim. You don't know how to use your fucking aim. You don't know how to do nothing. You just don't. Bro, you're marked for death. And that's what they be doing. They'll just throw niggas on the front line. Nigga, you don't even have a training, bro. And that's not even a sufficient training. So it's too late for a lot of you chicks.
Yeah, it's over. You've already made your choice. You're going to ride it out with Satan to the bitter end. Well, Satan is getting ready to leave you niggas. All right, guess what? Satan is gonna be up there watching you niggas burn. You niggas he did his job. He gonna go back up to the Lord. When it's all said and done, Satan gonna come back to the Lord like, hey, I did my job. All right.
Satan enticed you,
and the Lord gonna be like, okay, yeah, man, come sit over here, man. Come watch these niggas burn, man. Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah.
You were enticed by your own lust. See, that's why this word is known as a sword. You're supposed to put away the old man. Lock that nigga in a dungeon somewhere and be baptized by the washing of the word, become a new creature by this word. That's how you get the understanding and know, okay, I'm not that dude no more. You niggas can't say that.
That's right.
You could only act, oh yeah, I've been celibate for 2 years, 3, Was that a sacrifice unto the Lord or just something you was doing? That don't mean that you're gonna get into no kingdom either.
Yep.
Everything you do has to be a sacrifice. It has to be unto the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Not to, oh yeah, I'm just trying to get a man.
Yeah.
That's another thing. I'm just trying to get a man, so I'm celibate.
Yeah.
No, but you ain't right, man.
Well, really, them bitches, they'll be celibate like that because she'll run her body count up. She's at 30. So it's like, okay, well, I need to take a year off. So
I need a relationship right now.
Yeah, I need to go stay,
Yeah.
I need to take some time off so that way I don't just turn it, I don't run it up to 1,000 or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So this is my time to take take this time off. But she ain't worried. She ain't doing that for the Lord. She ain't doing that because she changed her mind. She's still the same bitch.
It ain't a lifestyle change.
She went from being a sex addict to now she's fucking with tarot cards. She's celibate fucking with tarot cards. That's how it goes.
Good diet, but she fucking with tarot.
She fucking with tarot cards.
Perfect diet. Oh, I don't eat that no more. But
Yep.
Bitch is a warlock.
Yeah. Get the fuck out of here, man. Go jump to verse 20. Because I only want 2 more verses and then I'm gonna go get a smooth verse.
As they gather silver and brass and iron and lead and tin into the midst of the furnace to blow the fire into it and to melt it, so will I gather you in mine anger, and in my fury will I leave you there to melt you.
Yeah, that's talking about the nuclear missiles. The Lord gonna leave you Jakes here. All right, you're gonna see the elect get beamed up. Lord willing, we of that number. We gonna float off into the air, right? Jake will just be sitting there like, man. You know what I mean? And it ain't gonna be no question. It ain't gonna be no question if that's the Lord or not. You know what I mean? You gonna know that that's the Lord that just came to save His chosen, right? It ain't gonna be no confusion about that, man. Because the way the Lord gonna come, who else can it be? And He gonna look like everything we've been telling you. He gonna be a so-called black man with woolly hair, austere, mad, pissed off. So it ain't like you ain't never heard it before. It's gonna pop back in your mind when He show up, and you gonna watch the elect get beamed up, okay? And the Lord gonna leave your black eyes here, all right? And as soon as you see the elect, once the elect get beamed up and we're out of sight, now you don't see us anymore in the atmosphere. You just see the missiles coming. our salvation, the sight of our salvation is gonna be replaced with the missiles coming. You're gonna see us pull it off, and then we gonna pull it off, and you ain't gonna be able to see us no more. Then the next thing you know, you just see the missiles coming this way. You're like, God damn.
And see, it's gonna be scary for us, but we gonna have something, a foundation. We're gonna be like, well, Lord, I went out to the highways and edges. I made these sacrifices. I was calling on your name. I suffered all this hardness.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be a level of, like a foundation for us. Jake, you ain't gonna. What you gonna revert back to? You gonna know your ass is gonna die, man.
Yeah.
You know, we're gonna be hoping, because that's our hope. But we're gonna be like, Lord, it, Lord, I gave up everything.
We'll be able to recite precepts back to the Lord.
Yup.
Jake ain't gonna be able to recite nothing back to the Lord. But Jake is gonna cuss the Lord out. No, fuck you doing anything? Why? You ain't. But we gonna be able to recite the precepts back to the Lord. The Lord said, "Keep me in remembrance." Right? Remind me that of my promise towards you. Jacob did that. Abraham did that. What do you think we're gonna be doing? We're gonna remind the Lord. Look, Lord, you said what the scriptures say. The Lord, you won't forget our labor of love.
It's a sweet savor.
Who has trusted in the Lord and has been forsaken? Those are the type of things we're gonna be telling the Lord. And he gonna be like, okay, yeah, you know what? I did say that.
Your favorite incense you like to burn?
Yeah.
That's what those prayers are to the Most High.
That's right.
So he can't ignore that.
Yeah,
He's gonna be like, oh shit, that aroma smells good. Okay.
Yeah, that's
You
it.
know?
But what Jake gonna be doing when judgment come upon him? Jake gonna be still saying Jesus. And Jake gonna say Jesus, and the fire gonna get higher and higher. Like that nigga that burnt in that Tesla car. Remember that?
Yeah.
Oh God!
Judgment.
Well, well, maybe if the nigga would have called on Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, maybe the fire could have quailed down. He probably could have escaped. But a nigga still calling on Jesus, he's still a nigga, man. All right? Go to the last verse.
Verse 21.
No, the last verse.
Verse 22.
No, the last verse of the chapter. Yeah.
This is the book of Ezekiel 22 and verse 31. Therefore I have poured out my indignation upon them. I have consumed them with the fire of my wrath. Their own way have I recompensed upon their heads, saith the Lord Yahweh.
Yeah, that's the last verse of the chapter. Yeah, so when the Lord bring that judgment, okay, it's definitely gonna be necessary and it's gonna be justified. Because look at everything that Jake has done, man. Right? Jake was not. You were not a model citizen to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You weren't. All right. You were a demon. You went against the Lord's men. You scoffed at His word. Okay. You let the heathen at this point. You niggas let the heathen make a mockery of you. You know what I mean? Jake be up in Hollywood. You'll see that shit. You ever seen that shit? I seen one shit with Bobby Smurda. A bunch of Edomites in a room. Bobby Smurda performing his little hit single, jumping the fuck around, man, like a little monkey.
Like they like that shit.
Yeah, and Jake was happy to do it. Hey, look at me, I'm little Bobby. You know what I'm saying? He doing his little stupid little fucking dance. You know what I'm saying? My name Little Bobby. You want the heathen to make fun of you.
Jake is that much ashamed of their own culture as being an Israelite that they make the nation look bad. Oh, nah, I ain't with that Hebrew Israelite shit. But you'll go out there with a wig on. A grown ass man with a blonde weave in his head.
Goofy ass, man.
And you say we make you look bad. Are you fucking crazy, man? Them nasty ass dreadlocks, man. But we gonna switch it up, bro. Keep you got that over there?
Dystopian society.
Yeah, we can just read down that and then the precepts gonna come up.
You want to go to the five?
What time?
Bro, we only got 40 minutes left. 35 minutes.
Yeah, whatever. Because can someone just look up the word dystopian too? The precepts gonna come out. But yeah, man, we're not in a utopian. You know, we're in a dystopian society. So we're gonna pull up this article and look at what a dystopian society looks like. And just read the AI with you. I just want you to go through the whole here. You first get the definition and then with that link, we're gonna go to the AI.
This is the definition of the word dystopian, relating to or denoting an image state, or society where there is great suffering or injustice.
All right. Yeah. And you have a book, George Orwell, called 1964 or something like that, where a lot of these guys during the the mid 1900s, stuff like that, in earlier years was like insiders. They already knew this day would come. A lot of them insiders been speaking about the MOTB, but now we're at the point where technology is here, where okay, they can make that thing mandatory. Revelation the 13th chapter now, So we're gonna just go through this this article because we're living in a dystopian society. All right, America is on a downward spiral. Okay, it's over. All right, this is why you look at the state of women and men. Women have accepted homosexuality. They deal with these niggas now. That's how you know this place is over with. That's what happened during Rome. See, she laughed. That's how stupid. But see, this is the behavior of a dystopian society. The morale of the people goes down the drain. Okay?
A 2025 dystopian society could feature expanded government surveillance, loss of individual freedom, and control through technology. Other characteristics include the suppression of marginal.
Yeah, let's just deal with the top. Can you read that one more time? Shot the top.
From the top?
Yeah, just that first opening.
A 2025 dystopian society could feature expanded government surveillance.
Expanding government surveillance. What's the main topic in the news right now? Palantir. All of these billionaire tech guys, what do they say? They say that data is the new gold. Why are they saying that? Because they're preparing you for the mark of the beast, a cashless society. Okay? You're pretty much under a rulership, under an oligarch. Look up the word. Billionaires, okay, getting richer and eliminating the middle class and everybody else getting poorer. And what are these billionaires claiming to do? Okay, they're claiming to bring forth what? A technocracy. What? What do they call these places? Data centers. Data centers. They're building these data centers around America. For what? Because they're getting ready to bring out that what? The cashless society. What do you call that? Where there's cameras everywhere?
Surveillance.
Surveillance state. Right? She reminded me of my sister, Joy. A surveillance state. Okay, a social credit. Like right now, right? If you got bad credit, you through. You can't get an apartment.
Yep.
Can't get a car. And if you do, you gotta have the cash. Hey, we're in a time where people don't have double, triple the cash. So a social credit is even worse. Meaning that you're gonna be judged by your behavior, your ideologies, okay? What you believe. While you dumb, stupid Americans are walking around shopping and sipping a latte, this is what they're building around you. Why are you looking at us evil and thinking shit is a game? You people should be right now marching to the Capitol, man.
At City Hall, every City Hall in your city.
Not just marching, but really like getting the understanding, because marching at this point, that's what they want. They want you to quit working. They want you to rebel against the government so that they can lock you down with martial law and shoot you on sight, man. So while you dumb Edomites, you so-called white people running around here pointing the finger, you should be pointing the finger at your leaders. That shows you that you Edomite, you so-called white people are stupid as fuck.
Loss of individual freedoms.
Can we get that in, what is that, Jeremiah 15, leopard should watch over the cities or something? Because we're going to stop, we're going to go piece by piece. You can read that again, just that top part, because we're going to hone in on these individual sections.
The AI overview. A 2025 dystopian society could feature expansion government surveillance.
Expansion government surveillance. You already have cameras everywhere. A lot of these cameras, you don't really see them, but they could create a, who was that? Somebody just got some chick just shot. Look at this idiot. What you want, man?
Then park, man.
Oh, man, you holding up traffic, man. Whatever, man. You just had an incident where the so-called white woman, right, shot a Jake. This idiot. Like I owe you some type of explanation. Get your stupid ass out of here. You know, you had that incident where this Jake, he hunked at a chick at like a red light or a stop sign, and she followed him and shot him. Well, how you think they tracked her down? This is a case that's going on right now. They tracked her down because they put all of the cameras, the license plate readers. They got cameras everywhere, and with this AI technology, if you drive down that street, okay, that's not just a camera. It's logging your, like if you got facial recognition, right? It'll log you down there, and they could track you. They could hit a building right here that got a camera on the front of it. With the AI technology, which the technology is already there with the updates, right? You know what I'm saying? And then track you. Okay, so this is a part of society falling. Okay, your government wanting total control. You know? Did you follow that?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is Jeremiah 5:6. Wherefore a lion out of the forest shall slay them, and a wolf of the evenings shall spoil them.
A lion out of the forest shall slay them. The lion is talking about the heathen, so-called white man. And technically, you could say America was birthed out of Britain. What is the animal symbol for Britain? You know, America is where we caught slavery over here. You know what I'm saying? But a lion represents destruction. Teeth represents destruction. You got it.
It says, and a wolf of the evening shall spoil them, a leopard shall watch over their cities, every one that goeth out thence.
A leopard is, okay, when you read Daniel's the 7th chapter, the Greeks were known as the leopard. We're still under the rule of the Greco-Roman Empire, a revised version of that. These Edomites, man. You know, so a leopard is known for what? It's stealth. They can be up in the trees. You know what I'm saying? Hence today you got helicopters, right? If you go throughout these cities, you know you see helicopters just circling, especially in the hood. You know, they always got helicopters. They wake your ass up all times of night, man. You know, so you got helicopters, you got cameras. The Lord told us that grievous wolves shall enter in. You know, anybody that's not of the faith, that's not a true leader that the Most High set up of Israel, is a wolf. And that number one wolf is the so-called white man and his policies, man. You know?
It says, a leopard shall watch over the cities, everyone that goeth out thence shall be torn in pieces, because because their transgressions are many, and their backslidings are increased.
Yeah, that deals with second edges going into martial law. You know, when they start locking down these cities, why do you think they're putting all of these agents and federal troops in all of these cities, these democratic cities? And it's a little deeper than that, you know. Guess what? When they start, see the thing with martial law, like right now, they're starting with this digital ID thing. And as a matter of fact, they just called me on my job the other day. They were trying to give me a trip. We could take trips to other states, which would increase our money. But she was like, you got a real ID? Or if you don't, oh, okay, you can't take those trips. You know, but during martial law, if you ain't got that chip, okay, they're gonna be making, that chip gonna be mandatory. And if you ain't got certain credentials that the government is gonna make mandatory, guess what? You ain't gonna be able to travel. So martial law is about cutting off the cities. You ain't gonna be able to travel to and from. Okay, I'm gonna go over from Sherman Oaks, I'm gonna go to LA. You know, I wanna go over there to the Galleria. Nah, man, you gonna have checkpoints everywhere. And they showed you that during the CB19. You know, that was just a microcosm of what's to come. You see? Is that it?
God.
Okay. Get back to that article.
I got some too.
Okay.
Starting from the top of the article again.
Yeah. This is Isaiah 14, starting at 13. For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of Yahweh. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. And these devils did that, you know, in the heavens with their satellite systems. Okay, because they tried to go further, but the Lord ain't allowing them to. If they could, they would travel all the planets. The Lord shut it down. It's a certain belt that they can't go past. So they lied. We've been on the Mars, we've been on the moon, and all this shit is BS. Okay, they only can go so far. They think that they're the Most High. And it says that I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north, you know, going to North America where Babylon is. They're ruling right now. Verse 14, I will send above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. See, that satellite system, that's going to be functioning for all their surveillance.
It showed you that enemy to say. That's a good read right there. Y'all forgot about the satellites. You know, they how you think all this GPS and shit? Now they got OnStar in all these cars. That ain't for you, man. That ain't for your help. That's to, you know, when they cut off the grid, your car ain't gonna work either. Or they could just, like, you got these auto driving cars.
Yeah.
That's all via them satellites. They showed you that enemy of the state that they were tracking Will Smith. You know, I forget the exact plot of the movie. But yeah, that goes into a leopard should watch over your cities, man.
Yep.
You know?
And that movie, Enemy of the State, I want to watch that again through the spirit, because we're going to have to go through that. We got the secrets. That's why they was after, because he had secrets about the government. We got secrets. Tell you in the book of Amos, the 3rd chapter, the Lord gave us his secrets, and the Edomites is hot, because we know everything that's going on, so they're going to use that surveillance system. It's really for us. Okay, they want to see what the hell we doing. They know you niggas are stupid. There ain't no need to watch y'all. Y'all done. Okay, we want to see what the righteous men are doing. So that's what they're going to be doing in the times to come. Okay, but the Lord's going to be with us. The Lord can have us not even pop up on the damn camera. We just walk past 10 cameras, they can't even see us. You know? Yeah. That article, what was that? Dystopia?
Yeah. He was reading that AI.
Yeah, I got it.
He's hit that AI. So again, these are the things of how a dystopian society would look in 2025. That's what we're bringing out. You know, this is what you would see in a dystopian society in 2025.
Says,
Pretty.
This one is the.
Go back to the main Google. And get that AI.
That's it. You know what? I could go on Chat GPT. Chat GPT is saying what.
Okay, because I wanted it exactly.
Yeah, because it ain't showing on mine. I know Chat GPT.
But then it'll switch up certain shit. You ain't want to be the same.
Yeah, I put it in the chat. It looked pretty good if you want. It's up to you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's some real good stuff.
Yeah.
Because, you know, Chat GPT is low-key better than that AI.
Okay.
Yeah, go more in depth.
We get it.
This what does a dystopian society look like in 2025? It says a dystopian society in 2025 will likely feel disturbingly close to our real world. It says cities that feel too safe, cameras and drones everywhere, always for your protection.
Can we get a 1 Peter 4:7 by the shot? Read that. Yeah, that's pretty much what we've been breaking down. Let's get this scripture and then we'll continue. We're in the end of all things. Most people that are still in their right mind could tell we're at the end. You know, they just choose to live in ignorance and bliss so that they can get their last seconds out to fulfill their lust. You know?
This is 1 Peter 4:7. But the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sober and watch in the prayer.
Yeah, be ye therefore sober and watch and pray. Was there any more meat on the bone?
No.
Okay. Yeah, so we're at the end. The end of all things is come. This is why the prophets are last. The Lord said He sent, in Corinthians, He sent forth the prophets last. You know, and we're sober-minded. These people are not sober. You know how many people I done seen laughing, call themselves joking and talking shit? Nigga, the joke is on you, stupid. You know? Really, man, they lucky we can't get carnal. But hey, the joke is on you, stupid idiots over here in America, man. Okay, these are the last seconds of you being able to eat at a restaurant. Okay, you be able to get on the freeway and travel freely. You be able to go to work. Okay, you be able to feed your children. These are the last seconds of you being able to do that, you fucking stupid motherfuckers. You know?
I gotta.
Yeah, we just gonna finish it. You know, so hey, the joke is on you people, man. Okay, you can laugh all you want, but we're sober-minded. We're in our right mind. Okay, you're drunk. You people are drunk off of the wine of the so-called white man, the venom that he sold you. Okay, that everything gonna be all right. No, it's not. They getting ready to roll out this martial law and this MOTB system on your stupid ass. and put you in life threatening and critical situations, man. While you out here just, you got motherfuckers think they sexy out here. You know what I'm saying? You motherfuckers are drunk, man. Fuck out of here. You still got the so-called white man, the everyday so-called white man think he got some weight out here in the streets. You know, I be wishing one of these racist motherfuckers stepped to me. Nigga, I'll show you something, nigga. I'm not trying to be carnal, but all that internet shit, you people are delusional, man.
The maggers.
Yeah.
Yeah, them niggas, they really talk tough. I'm not gonna take it.
Yeah.
Somebody will knock your bitch ass out, man. Don't
Exactly.
cut it out, okay? It says, smart tech tracks movements, spending, health, even emotions. AI controlled policing enforces. It says spending. It says smart tech tracks movements, spending, health, even emotions.
Smart,
even emotions.
Smart tech tracking your emotions, your finances. That's the mark of the beast. This is the damn internet telling you. You know, these people, they can't grasp. You know, they afraid of going to jail. You know, he's a jailbird. Nigga, this is gonna be worse than going to jail. You know what I'm saying? At least in jail, they gotta feed you. They gotta feed you 3 meals in a cot.
Right.
And let you have some damn recess. Okay, brothers, it's closing up.
No, I think I see a chariot.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I think I see.
Yeah. You know?
They're pointing up the sky. It must be something crazy.
The thing with this, man, guess what? The government, they don't have to feed you. If you don't want to play ball with this chip that they getting ready to issue, all right, they're gonna turn off your livelihood, man. They're gonna snatch your finances. Let's say you do a job, right? Okay, you got 50 shekels or whatever. That's on your chip. That's within the database. They're gonna snatch that off, man. If you disagree with, you know, if they say we put out, you gotta take another shot, or you gotta go do this, you gotta go do that, and you don't want to do it, they'll just cut you off the grid. You won't be able to shop. It's not like you're gonna be able to use paper money.
Right.
And then you ain't gonna be able to trade with nobody because they're gonna have a chip and you're not. So how you gonna pay them?
Right.
Unless you got like some type of commodities, like you got some salt or you got some. But hey, shit, that shit gonna run out. You ain't gonna have that. You know? So hey, that was beautiful how they said. And then the chip is gonna track, like they got these smart apps on your phone and shit that track your, as long as you got a ring or your watch on it, track your heartbeats, your footsteps. So that chip is gonna track your emotions. You know?
It says AI control policing enforces order through predictive systems that decide who's a risk before they act.
Yeah, they're speaking about that right now on the news. You got smart cop cars. They're talking about rolling out. Like these cars, these AI cars that's going throughout the city that don't need any passengers. Well, they're talking about bringing out cop cars. They're already watching you through these cameras, but they're going to set up more surveillance. And honestly, all they need to do now is upgrade the AI technology behind those cameras, because they can use your door cam. They're going to be using facial recognition off of them things. The police cars now, they got trackers where they scanning it's telling them right away, okay, this car is unregistered. They ain't got the insurance. All those things have been, so you can see this surveillance state. You can see the oppression growing. All of it is oppression.
That's right.
You can't give me an excuse of why this is okay. But among you stupid Americans, I bet you can. You stupid Americans will find a reason to justify more and more oppression. Okay, you just laugh it off like you've been doing everything else. It's a bunch of homosexuals. That shows how stupid you Americans are, man.
It says digital identity control. Every citizen has a digital ID that connects bank accounts, medical records, travel permissions, and social behavior.
See that? This is all dealing with, get Romans 3 and 10 real quick. Just read that real quick about the show. This is that major, this is leading up, all of this is leading up to that great temptation, man. Okay? Which is the mark of the beast. Revelation the 13th chapter. No man should be able to buy or sell without it. Whether you be rich, great, small, poor, whether you be locked up, whether you be free, whether you be, you know.
This is Romans 3 and 10.
Revelation. We're coming up upon that hour. You know? But hey, you people are so consumed with bread and circus. Hey, the super elite, they mock you people at the fact that all they have to do is give you bread and circus, and you will never ever complain. You will never rebel. The most you'll do is get your dumb ass out there with a sign. You stupid motherfuckers.
No King's
man.
protest and shit.
No
Shut down
King's
the
protest.
freeway.
What the fuck was that about, man? That didn't change shit, man. But they know this. Just like the Romans said, them Roman Caesars, you know, when we get in trouble, give them bread and circus. They'll never rebel. So who's the smart ones? Who's the dummies, huh? You fucking idiots, man. You people are so dumb that you're making yourself a prey, man. You got the super elite are licking their chops. The angels are licking their chops. We licking our chops. Because you people are really not a threat. You're just a bunch of dumb motherfuckers, man. Just laugh everything off.
This is Revelation 3:10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation.
Only the elect, the chosen, us back here, we're keeping the patience of the Lord. Not you people. You don't know the Lord. The Lord said He's going to keep us from the hour of temptation. Okay, because we're going to be here, you know, our rights are going to be infringed. Hey, as a matter of fact, we can't wait to get off the streets.
Yep.
I cannot wait. Not that I hate doing the work, but I can't wait till we get that. Hey, you know what? No, you know, I'm tired of looking at you people, man. You're just a bunch of fucking useless eaters, man. You do the same thing no matter whatever city we go to. You just sit there and just look stupid, clueless, man.
That's why you can't have no fun. It's the people now.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, you go to a place with a real nice environment, like, man, this shit can be popping.
Yep.
But it's really, what will fuck it up is the people. The people are bugged out and weird.
Every time, because I'll get dressed. You know what? You need to stop being in that spirit. You need to have a better spirit. You in the truth. You get dressed, and I'm going to block that shit out. You go drive 30 minutes away, man, this scenery is beautiful because you forget about the people.
Yep.
Then you take a seat and you realize, God damn.
Yeah.
Then it starts.
I'm surrounded by weirdos.
Exactly.
That's, you know.
Now I go all the way back home. I just do, you know, because you people will ruin any good fucking environment, man. Talking about a vibe and an aura.
That ain't no fucking vibe.
Fuck
That's
outta
some
here.
faggot. It's just some faggot shit. It's
Yup.
not no vibe, nigga.
Hater, bitter.
Hater, bitter, bitch ass, faggot, punk ass shit.
They find the individual that they could project. These people are so bitter that they, you know, they're gonna project it onto somebody that they feel is healed. That's in an upbeat. Oh, let's get him, and they all do it.
Yep.
They don't even know it.
Yep. Like a hive mind demon.
Yeah,
You know. It's,
that's a dystopian society, though. You know. So hey, really, you people deserve everything you get, as the scriptures say. As the king, so is his officers. You people, you want to complain against your leaders, but in all actuality, you know better than Donald Trump. Donald Trump is just a mirror. You think the super elite really act like these fucking zombies on the lower level? No, that's all for entertainment, so that they can be relatable to you. You know, really, they have a ruling. There's some villains and there's some vile people, but they look at you people like, oh, I wouldn't dare be found doing this shit. They're doing some wickedness. But my point is, you talking shit against your leaders, but you know better than your leaders. You people act just as proud as your leaders. Wicked, selfish, proud, egotistical. Nobody can tell you nothing. So you cussing out Donald Trump, but each and every one of you wicked ass people,
just like Donald.
you just like Donald Trump.
That's why you hate him, because he's an exact representation of who you are really.
Exactly.
You know.
You people are not God-fearing. You're just a bunch of scoundrels, a bunch of liars, a bunch of sluggards, adulterers, wicked, man. You know what I'm saying?
Let's finish it. It says, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth.
Yeah, so you're not going to get off easy. All of you fake, phony, as the scriptures say, they honor me with their mouth, but with their heart, they're far removed from me. You know what I'm saying? But with your mouth, with your lip service, you honor them. Oh yeah, you know, we're God-fearing and God we trust. We just want what's best for the black community.
Punk ass shit.
We're not racist. We want what's best for you guys. We just want to talk about it, you know. Nah, bro. So the Lord's gonna bring that chip, the hour of temptation, okay, to sift, do a final sift. You know what I'm saying? Who's really with me? Who's really with me? You know, and we're only gonna endure, okay, this type of hardness because we understand the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? The understanding we have, that's what's gonna, you know, we understand the mind of the Lord. Okay, this is what the Lord wants. This is why. How we breaking it down to you now? This is why. We understand that, okay, the when, the why, the how. You know what I'm saying? Okay, well, the Lord got a kingdom for us. This ain't it. Everything is defiled anyway. We at the end anyway. Everybody's a homosexual anyway. Everybody's bitter and unhealed and destroyed anyway. Might as well end this shit, end it with a bang. Bring out that chip. Which one of you is really faithful? You know what I'm saying? That's why I said that should befall the whole world, man. So this is going in. I just randomly put that in Google last night. What would a dystopian society look like in 2025? And it's pointing back to the chip.
Yeah.
You know? If it's any more.
Yeah, it's a lot more. It's a whole. If I could read some points, yeah, it's a lot more. Let's read some bullet points. It says, if you speak out online, skip a mandatory update, or break a safety rule, your ID can be restricted. No travel, no purchases, no access to public services.
That's hell.
That's hell on earth, man.
Cause like now, even when you try to call a place and it's something important for business, you can't get nobody. You gotta sit there and listen to a fucking operator. You know, imagine the hold up if the federal government, all right, you're not gonna be able to call them. If they cut your funds off, you can't eat.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. You know, and they're doing that in China right now. As a matter of fact, damn, I should have brought that up. See, if you notice, there's no live feed on what's going on in China. You just see clips. But certain people are recording on their cell phones, and it's getting out there. Which I've been watching this one guy. He's been bringing out how you have a wave of homeless people that look newly homeless. They're all out in the streets because certain people in China don't want to play ball with this new. Because they've been ahead of America, but now they're starting to execute. You know, they use China first as a database. You know, how does this look if we, you know, get stricter with this surveillance or with these social credit, you know, the AI. So now there's people that's sleeping out on the street, newly homeless people all over the place, bro, because they don't want to take the next step that their federal government is bringing out. And that's what's going to happen here. But the majority of you copper tops, you're going to go ahead and take the shit. The majority of you foolish ass Americans, just to get your coffee and your little night out. But guess what? They gonna shut down all this little mom and pop shit. You know?
Simple ass shit.
All they gotta do is hold the food stamp card on a fishing pole in front of you, and they're gonna run and take. Cause see how they acting now for food stamps. All they gotta say is you get it back, just take the chip. All right, they're gonna hurry up and run in there and not understand what the fuck they're doing. That's serious as hell. It matter that much to y'all?
Don't ask what's going on when it happened either. Cause if you walking by now, don't ask us what's going on.
It says propaganda is subtle, marketed as personalized wellness content, or algorithmic guidance.
There's a blackout in the media about important shit that's going on, like that flood over there in Mexico that's killing tens of thousands of people and shit that's real. But then there's all of this marketing of the New World Order propaganda, like that chip. If you notice with that RFID chip, Elon's brain chip, and all these chips, they're marketed as this, you know, we can make the sick, we can catch the cancer before it comes, we can make the blind see again. They're marketing. Read that again.
It says propaganda is subtle, marketed as personalized wellness content or algorithmic guidance.
Black fatigue, this whole persecution of you tribes. Yeah, you wicked, but they're presenting it, these so-called white people, these podcasters, they're presenting it as we just want to bring the black community to the table and talk about it and help, give you some help. All right, but will the Bible say different? Jeremiah 30:7. The Bible tells you that we're in a time of prophecy for Jacob's trouble. You niggas are in trouble. Okay?
It says, it's another one. It says workers live under constant productivity tracking, biometric sensors, mood monitors, and AI supervisors that never sleep.
Man, all of these jobs is cutting people, bro, because they got the software to do the statistics, the data for them. And they're tracking you. Like on my job, all these trucks now, you got the cameras in there, in the truck with you. If you just go to pick up your cell phone, warning, safety warning,
Yep.
you get fired like that. You know? So this AI, these AI systems with all these jobs, this is why you have so many people losing their jobs. And like I've been saying, AI is just an excuse to shut these jobs down, because part of the New World Order is that, okay, they don't need all these meaningless jobs.
Yeah.
Okay, the New World Order is for the super elite to get rich and to enslave humanity, man.
That's all it's about.
So they don't need the lemon zest Mediterranean grill.
Yeah.
They're gonna have that packed prison food for your ass.
Yeah.
If you take the chip here, we got food rations. You know?
It says, another one, it says, citizens are encouraged to take mental balance pills. I wonder what the fuck that's gonna be about.
Yeah.
That's bug. That links up with like the vaccines and shit, like we were saying. So yeah, during the dystopian society, they're gonna be shooting you with all sorts of different shit.
Experiment.
That's gonna be the regularly come get your. Not only are you merged with technology, but you know you gotta understand they gotta continue to give you some type of I don't know, liquid or some type of science, whatever, just to keep that shit active, man. So you're gonna have to constantly take vaccines and pills and shit.
What you think they doing to them homeless?
Yeah.
And I know for a fact, because one of my exes I was with years ago, I didn't talk to this broad in years. She came back around looking for me because now she pushing a basket. She told me one of the things they did, she was on a middle divider somewhere, and they just said that she was, you know, did she need help? Tried to act like she was sick, insane, grabbed her up, beat her up, threw her in the van. She woke up, she said, in like a medical institution, all tubed up. And she said to this day she don't know what they put in her. So when she came to me, she was still detoxing. So when she came to me, she had chlorophyll. She did some type of crazy maple, lemon, cayenne, some pills she was taking because she was afraid of what they put in her. So, and what are they doing? They're outlawing homelessness now. So by the time they get ready, they just come pick you up. You homeless? Okay.
All right.
And they're creating an atmosphere where everybody's gonna be homeless.
Yeah.
So you can't say, you know, that's how Esau Edom deal. You know, with the mental patients, he put them all kind of drugs, experiment on them. So now they crazier. You know.
It says citizens are encouraged to take mental balance pills or use VR escape pods to relieve stress, creating a generation that's sedated and disconnected from reality. That's the metaverse. Remember they got the Apple Vision Pro headset. You know what I mean? That's part of the plan too. If a nigga do want to have fun, nigga put on this goddamn put this on.
Get that Revelation 3 letter. Go into that.
Put this headset on,
It's gonna say like menopause.
right? And you can drift off into fantasy land. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know, so you know they want to totally disconnect you from the natural way of life. Let me just read one more bullet point. It says entertainment is endless and tailored to suppress critical thought. That's that bread and circus.
That bread and circus.
Yep. So yeah, even during the New World Order, they still gonna have the bread and circus going, because you know what I mean. But that's gonna be the bread and circus is gonna. It's not gonna be like real entertainment like we see now. Great shit happening. It's just gonna be like I don't know what that. It's probably gonna be like some monkeys dancing. You know what I'm saying? And you can just show you some clips of that, and that'll be your entertainment.
Well, they've dumbed down the entertainment to the point where they don't have to give you Shaq and Kobe no more. Look at this podcast shit. Look at this shit. I don't be watching it, but I see clips. This whole little charade Ray J been doing. I'm like, how does that make sense? But now he dropped the album. But I'm talking about the media. It was shit he was doing on that one shit that didn't even make sense. Nigga just running around talking about, can I take a shower with you? And
Oh yeah, a little stream.
then a nigga singing in the shower. It don't even make sense. That's the elite preparing you people's mind to just make your brain slush.
Yeah.
You know?
Folly entertainment that don't even. It's not funny. It's not cool. It's not inspirational.
But you don't question it. It's just like, oh, what is this?
It's just stupid as hell.
They couldn't bring out this shit 20 years ago when Martin was playing.
Nah.
This reality TV shit. it wouldn't have went on when Will Smith, Fresh Prince, and Martin and all that, and Jamie Foxx show.
Actually had to have talent back then.
Yeah, it had a point.
Yeah.
Like there was a message. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, I just wanted, since we were talking about metaverse, I just wanted to show how that's in the scriptures.
You want to read it and get the word?
Yeah.
Okay. This is Revelation
We
13.
gotta shut it down in a couple minutes.
Okay. We just gotta be the last thing.
Get the word mark in Revelation 13, 16, This is Revelation 13
Forehead.
and 6. Forehead is locking forehead. This is Revelation 13 and 16. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Yeah, and that word mark is literally dealing. We're not going to exhaust it because I want to exhaust the word forehead. It's literally dealing with something imprinted underneath the skin. Okay, to a database. When you break down the word from karax to karagma to graphos. But we're gonna focus on this word because see, these devils, they want to give you a brain chip, but they don't necessarily need to give you a brain chip. If you take that brain chip, then you ultra stupid. They can literally just, that's a deep pop right there. We can do whatever. We can control this nigga like. So if you want to go ahead and give them a nice little time, you know, these geeky nerds to control you like a video game, that's cool. But it ain't gonna be for your betterment, you know. The word is metapon right there. Because remember, I forget who it was supposed to come out with this thing called metaverse. But I don't think it picked up steam, but that's okay because every app you have now is dealing with some type of virtual, trying to lure you into this fucking you know what I'm saying? Whether you buy video games, you buy music, it's all on a cloud. It's all on a, you really don't own it. You know, it goes back to what these devils want. You buy music, you don't own a hard copy. Okay, everything is controlled now by, I'm gonna just say the system.
The word for forehead in Revelation 13 and 16 is metopon. The space between the eye and forehead.
You see that? So that brain chip, that's in the scriptures.
Go into that metaverse.
You know, so, hey man, everything that just read, I'm sure we didn't finish it. You know, you people's minds have already been primed. The next phase is what? Okay, just accept this. You don't even necessarily have to accept that brain chip. You people are already worshiping and wondering at the system already, the beast. You know, so next, what? Take this chip. If you don't, threaten you with this, threaten you with that. And we see how you held up during the CV-19.
You ain't got no goddamn, you ain't got no backbone.
You ain't got no backbone, you ain't no faith, you don't have nothing. You're just a bunch of goofs that want to project on us over here. You know what I'm saying?
I got a couple more bullet points, just the last one. This one hits home. It says psychological atmosphere. Neighbors report each other out of fear. Silence becomes the safest form of communication.
Nice.
The scariest part, everyone thinks they chose the system because it was for the greater good.
See that? So you're going to persecute the prophets thinking you did a good thing. The scriptures already say that. So literally we're navigating through all of these snares and lies and pits, okay, through the authenticity of the scriptures. The Spirit of the Lord, literally, He didn't leave us out here naked. At the right time, He gave us this truth. So, hey, man, hey, you should know a man by his fruits. You know what I'm saying? And we got the truth, man. So all you brothers out there, man, we just continue to stay bold. The Lord didn't lead us out this far to, you know, leave us to the wayside. That's for sure. This is a high-level miracle, man.
Right.
This man, I'll be sitting back at the crib. You know, the anxiety come over you, you start thinking about the reality. But then I'm like, hold on, bro. This right here is enough. If I died today, the Lord gave us He had a lot of mercy on us to give us this truth, give us our confidence back. We ain't no goddamn monkeys. We're the gods of the earth, Lord's willing. We are those men, but we're the Israelites, man.
That's right.
So you just keep trusting in the Lord, man. Don't worry about what these people think, how they feel, what they say, bro. They're just playing out their role in prophecy to be destroyed, man. You know. So with that, man, we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna give again, double honors and salutations to the elders and apostles, and we're gonna give all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
All right. Let's keep keep enduring, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom.
Shalom.